Hi there, my name is Jason Perkins, and I'd like to welcome you to another episode of my Georgia Workers' Compensation video series. I'm a workers' compensation attorney that specializes in Georgia workers' compensation law, and I created this series to provide you with helpful information about the rules of Georgia's workers' compensation law and the benefits available to you under it. Today I want to talk to you about a question I get asked by a lot of my workers' compensation clients. That question is, do they have to quit their job and agree not to work for the employer in the future if they're going to settle their workers' compensation case? Well, Georgia law does not require that this be a part of a workers' compensation settlement. In other words, there's no specific rule or law that says you have to give up your job as part of settlement. However, this does happen a lot because employers and insurance companies will often require it as part of a settlement. One important thing to remember about settlement is you don't have to settle your workers' compensation case. But your employer and the insurance company don't have to settle the workers' compensation case either. So they can make certain things a condition of any agreement to settlement, just like you could do the same thing potentially. A settlement's only going to happen if both you and the insurance company agree to the terms. So if your employer and the insurance company is going to require that you resign your job as part of settlement and agree not to reapply for that employer in the future, then your case is not going to settle unless you agree to that term. So this is how this issue comes up. But again, it's not a requirement necessarily of settlement. If your employer and the insurance company are willing to agree to settle your workers' compensation case without you giving up your job, then you can certainly move forward with doing that, and that'll be fine. The issue only comes up when your employer and the insurance company are going to require it, which unfortunately they often do. I hope you found this information about settlement of workers' compensation cases in Georgia helpful. If you have, please let me know by giving this video a thumbs up or by liking it. If you want more information about workers' compensation, I'd encourage you to visit our Perkins Stutter Workers' Compensation channel and watch the rest of the Georgia Workers' Compensation video series that's available there. You can also subscribe if you want to be notified of future videos from this series as they come out. If you've got some specific questions about settlement or other workers' compensation issues, I'd be happy to schedule a free consultation with you to discuss those questions. You can set up that consultation in one of two easy ways. The first is by calling the phone number at the bottom of the screen, or the second is by visiting our website, www.perkinslawtalk.com, and completing and submitting the consultation request form that's available there. I'd like to thank you again for watching today, and I wish you the best of luck as you recover from your injury.